Today, Brody and I are going to do some basketball activities with you. All you'll need is a basketball. We will be doing some shooting towards the end. If you have a hoop, great. If you don't, that's fine too, because we're just going to teach you how to shoot. Grab that basketball and unpause it when you're back. All right, we're going to take you through some drills. The first thing you're going to do is just work on some dribbling. Bend your knees a little, dribble that basketball in place. Brody, why don't you back up a little right here. Dribble that basketball in place. Doesn't matter which hand you use, you can switch back and forth. Go ahead and start if you haven't. We're trying to keep that basketball bouncing. When you dribble in basketball, once you catch it, you can't start dribbling again. That's called a double dribble. So we're working on dribbling. Keep it going. If you need to watch the ball a little, that's fine. But what you really want to be able to do is keep your head up when you're dribbling so that you can look around, see your teammates, see the other team. You see Brody's kind of turning in circles right now. If you want to start moving around with that dribble, go ahead. So keep that dribble going while you're moving around now. And if you need to catch it to start over, do that. If you want to work on your crossover, which is going back and forth. There you go. Remember, your knees are always bent when you're doing this, so you can move and get that ball. I'm a lefty. I'm a little more confident in my left, but I always practice both hands. All right, go ahead and catch that basketball. Good job, bro. Now we're going to talk about shooting a little bit. Come a little closer to the screen so you can see us. When you shoot a basketball, if you're a beginner at shooting, start that ball around right below your chin so that when you shoot, you don't want to hit your chin, obviously, but you could push that ball up with both arms. Now, when you shoot a basketball, there's two different things you want to focus on, your arms and your legs. Your arms, obviously, are going to push that ball up, but your legs act like a spring. If you push a spring down a little and let go, it bounces up a little. If you push a spring down a lot, it'll bounce up a lot, and that's what your legs do. So if you shoot without legs, you can only get the ball about that high. If you use your legs in a shot, you can really get that ball up there. Sorry, Brody. So you want to use your legs in a shot. We're just going to practice shooting right now. If you're a beginner at shooting, again, the ball will start right about here, and you'll push that ball up with two hands. If you've worked on shooting before and you're more confident and comfortable with it, that ball moves over to one hand. I'm a lefty, so it'll go to my left. And I start working on my shot with one hand. But for right now, do what's comfortable for you. If you're shooting with one hand, we're just going to work without a basket, shooting the ball in the air and catching. If you're shooting with two hands, now remember the ball starts here, shoot it in the air and then let it bounce a couple times if you want before you catching it. We're not throwing it in the air like this. Don't throw it in the air like this. That's not a basketball shot. All right, back up a little bit from that camera and work on your shot without a basket right in front of you. Brody, stand right here facing the camera. Put the ball here, shoot it in the air, and then just let it bounce a couple times before you catch it. Go ahead. If you haven't started already, go ahead. Use your legs, use your arms. Again, that ball starts high, not too high, about your chin. It doesn't start low between your legs, but up by your chin, so you can use your arm muscles. And as you progress, as you get better, that ball will slowly shift to one side for your jump shot. So keep shooting. Don't need a basket yet. Keep shooting. Won't need a basket at all if you don't have one, don't worry. Keep shooting. All right, grab that basketball and hold it. Come back to the screen. All right, you're holding that basketball. If you want a sip of water, need a sip of water, pause the video and go grab one. Come back and unpause it when you're back. Brody's grabbing a sip of water now. Go ahead, Brody. I'll explain the next one while Brody's getting water. Now we're going to do a dribble shot. If you have a basket, go ahead and use it now. Dribble shot. Dribble shot. Again, if you're still figuring out that shot, you can put it up with two hands starting it here. So dribble shot. If you have a basket, you can use it. Go ahead. Dribble shot. Good. Dribble shot. Dribble shot. Keep going, everybody.
Dribble shot.
Dribble shot.
Dribble shot.
And where you catch that ball is where you want to shoot from. You don't want to catch it and then start walking around for a shot, because that's called traveling if you walk with the ball. So dribble to where you're going to shoot from, and then take that shot. Again, if you don't have a basket, that's perfectly fine. Do your dribble shot in the air. Then let it bounce once or twice before you catch it. Keep going. Dribble shot. Dribble shot. No backward shots. These are basketball shots only. Brody asked if he could shoot backwards. That's more of a fun time thing you want to try. When you're outside and not working on your actual drills, then shoot it backwards, do crazy stuff, sure. When we're actually practicing, that's when you want to practice the real stuff, what you would do in an actual basketball game. For instance, dribble shot. So dribble shot, keep going. Dribble shot. And it will help you if your feet, hips, and shoulders are all lined up with the basket. They call that being square to the basket. So your feet, if I'm looking at the camera now for a shot, my feet, my hips, and my shoulders are all lined up at the camera for my shot. So if I'm shooting at the hoop, I'm always lined up when I shoot. They call that being square to the basket. Dribble, shoot. And that works from no matter where you are. If I'm here, I square to the basket like this. If I'm over here, I square to the basket like this. And my feet, hips, and shoulders are facing the hoop when I shoot. All right. You can hold that basketball now. Thank you for joining us today. That's your basketball lesson. Keep dribbling. Keep working on your shot. Remember, your shot involves your arms and your legs like a spring. Great job today. Thank you for joining us, and stay active.